I'm at Pagras. Also decide here to talk something about meditation. Also do it. I spend some times in Ramakrishna Mission, Pagras, and also sometimes I go here. That means Sangam, Triveni Sangam, where Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, three rivers are meet it. And we also visit sometimes, but we go for important institute, research institute, HRI, Harishchandra Research Institute, but also not entered here. Now also speaking something in this paragraph. Also talk about meditation. That means why meditation is important. Obviously meditation is important for all. Anyone is practice meditation who also getting peace, pleasure, and obviously their mind conditions is very good, and they also remove their obstacles of their life. Even they are not, that means not, they are not broken, or they are not, that means irritated about their life, and they are not, that means this, not think about this happening life. That means here pleasure, here sorrow, here painful situation, or here most favorable situation, or this situation is not, that means not create any obstacle, or not distract their own path. So obviously practice meditation, then your power is high, your level is high, your reach in this level, your mental condition reach at a level how you handle everything. Okay, that means no one can harm you, no fact can harm your mind condition, and obviously you are, that means being a genius one, you create, obviously everything is happy done by you happily, and obviously you handle any circumstance. You also think about the society, you think about what good knowledge or good for others. Okay, so first do it meditation. So how do you practice meditation? This one is first needed for all. So why we practice meditation? Okay, first we think about that. We also see our mind, but our mind is so, it means always there is no peace, no rest. That means always they are going to something, somewhere. That means something is always continue running in mind. So why we stop this mind, and why we obviously win our mind? Okay, that means why we remove this not necessary thinking. Okay, that means which is unwanted thinking. Why how we remove, then obviously we think about our necessary part we think, then our mind is, that means happy, because if you know about that, and if you have handled about this part is, I think every time, and I do every time, and I'm busy with this, then we are also getting pleasure from that, and happily do this work, and happily think about this work, and we also do something for our society and for others, and obviously we develop ourselves. So why we improve ourselves? Obviously we think about it. That means our unwanted thought, our unwanted unnecessary thought, we also not, more than these thoughts, will not think about this. So how we, that means control this thought process, or this thought level. Okay, how control? Obviously some are unconscious, some are conscious about this. So first we think about conscious about this. That means if you're getting knowledge about that, how we control my mind. So let's talk about this now. Obviously, first we see this mind process. That means every mind is an instrument. So every instrument done some work, and obviously in a suitable way. And every instrument have some, that means requirement, or have some path, or some, that means figurable way. Okay, in this way this instrument work. So mind have some way. If you follow this, how this mind is obviously thinking. Then mind obviously do this thinking, then this, after this thinking we also do what. So why we think about that, that means how I control my thinking procedure. Okay, so first we talk about these things. First we obviously see it which one we think now. Just for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, also see that. Then obviously this singing is, if you do continuous process, but this one too easy, too hard. I will not practice this now. And obviously create another one, create obstacle around us, and they are harm your mind power. They are not that means obviously they are obviously create obstacle around your mind thinking. Okay, so you not do that means in a peaceful life, and in a peaceful, that means you not busy on this peaceful work. So first, obviously every time you also see this mind. I also try to do that, but I'm not, that means do it properly. I don't know, because this one is I also known about it, but I do it, practice it. Obviously certain time I do meditation, but this time also I'm not stop there. If we stop your mind process something, that means if you observe this mind thinking, that means what you think. Okay, you observe it, and then your thinking process, I think this one is your control. Okay, that means what you think, if you see it, what you do, if you see it, then obviously every work is, that means better. Also this one not known in my age 28. Okay, that means now I'm also not known before 20 ages, now also known it. So I also share with others. That means first we have to control this thinking process. This one first and foremost duty for everyone. Then you will also do, that means handle another job. Okay, that means first we control our mind process, and also form our better mind. Then we also do any work better way, and any work beautifully, and we handle every work in our chosen work. Okay, we also do our chosen work, and also this work is gives better fruitful. And this work obviously that means obviously one beautiful work, create one beautiful work, and this work getting pleasure and peace. Obviously this work then handle a beautiful society, creates a beautiful society. Because every work is beautiful, then obviously beautiful society also form. So how we practice meditation? First we think, that means we control our thinking process. Okay, so first see your mind, see your thinking. That means what you think. This one I do it, but that means I'm not sure about it, because I'm not realized this. Okay, also in paths, but I also share with this. Why this one happened, I don't know, but I known about from books, and I also known about from some monks or some teachers, some others, and obviously known it first. Then I also share about it. So first control your mind in this way. First see your mind. Okay, see your mind, observe your mind, observe your thinking process for certain times, then this time is increased. That means every day, every walk, if you do every walk after you think it, that means after you think about it, then you do this work. Okay, then this work is fruitful. So first, in this way, we also that means reach one foundation, that means one level of mind. This mind to do everything and every work beautifully, and you handle every work so easily. So your mind that means do it better in better way. So first and foremost need for all control our mind. How? First is thinking process. That means we see our thinking process. We observe our thinking process. That means what thinking we do. What we do, we obviously think about it. Okay. That means first we observe this one. Then we obviously that means this one, which one is good and which one is bad. Everyone is good, not is bad, because everyone, if every thinking utilized for your society, and obviously this one is continuously develop your society, then this thinking is obviously necessary for our society, and obviously this thinking is needed for our society. Okay, but this time I also think about it. That means which one is good and good, basically good. That means if you eat apple, this one is good for your health. If you eat cigarette, this one is not good for yourself. But someone obviously who are that means who and who always busy on this cigarette, then they are that means they are happy with cigarette. Then in their perspectives or their philosophy says about that cigarette is better for them. But we are not talk about that. All are better, all are good. But basically, what is good for others? Okay, what is good for others and what is good for you? Obviously, you have chosen that means path, or you have chosen subject. I'm not talking about that, but I also told about that. Then which one? That one good for all. This one I think about. Okay, these topics. That means which thinking is good for you and others. Okay, that decided by you. Then you also do this thinking you develop. Okay, and others which are harm you, which are not that means necessary for you. That is, you also avoid it, reject it, or other than you also not think more. Okay, so this one is mainly I talk about it, and obviously this one needed for our society, and this one is basic perspectives. That means control our mind process. That means who is I don't know, but if I talk this, if I talk, that means this one. In that position, if I control my mind, then obviously that means little bit I control my mind, but I am not. I also practice it. Obviously, this one is needed for ourselves. Practice your mind and practice this mind kind of mind mental concentration or meditation daily. I also do it daily as my level, that means as my needed. This one is needed, so I also do it. But till a date, I also not observe my mind properly. I also think about it, known about it, but not do it. Okay, so I not that means practice it properly, but also share with all are do it, then their life obviously is better, because all are not for everyone. That means I also not do it properly, but I known about it. Okay, so I also share about it. Others are obviously that means getting full control of your mind. That means you control something about your mind, your thinking, you control about something thinking, then some thinking procedure you control, then your life is obviously fruitful to also become a good one. And obviously you choose what is good for you, what is bad for you, what is necessary for you, what is not necessary, then your path is obviously good. Okay, and you do obviously better job for society, better job for others, better job for yourself, and your mind process is obviously gives fruitful result. Okay, so our first and foremost need is control our mind, and I also think about it here in progress. I spend some time here, also drink some tea. After that I think about it and I also share with all. Okay, so please you think your the mind process, you also control your mind process, and obviously you become, that means you become not servant of your mind, obviously you become, that means owner of your mind, or that means I don't know who is one this. Okay, but I think about it, this mind is your control. Okay, not you controlled by mind. So this one is needed for ourselves. So mind concentration is needed, meditation is needed. We do it daily. We practice it obviously stepwise, but this one is always necessary. Then in all time, in 24 hours, obviously see this mind process, how this one is functioning. Okay, how one mind functioning. If you see this, if you handle this, if you control about this, if you observe all time, okay, observe it, then I think mind gives one better result. But also in process I also share with you, obviously you think about it and do it in your practice. That means practice mind concentration, meditation, and other procedure. Job is better, do it job. But obviously step by step you do first mind concentration, then job, then meditation is better for yourself. So do it and practice it, and obviously some knowledge, experience share about others. This one is better for us, this one better for developing society, this one is better for, that means one developed country. So this one is needed for ourselves, because till a day many others are here which are not known about it, even known about it but not say about it, even known about it but not help others. There are many persons are living in the society, many are obviously do it but not talk about more. In this society all are happen, but we are not think about that. Everyone have their own choice, so they do their own procedure. But we also talk about it, that means do it daily and enriched with a good mind, and develop yourselves and do every work beautifully, and obviously attain a peaceful mind, pleasurable mind, and help others by attaining a good mind. Okay, we need good mind, we need a standard mind, and obviously we need a standard society. So we also help others to developing their own position by improving their mind power. Okay, so how mind power is increased? Obviously by practicing meditation, by practicing job, by practicing mind concentration. So what way you do it? You always think about it. That means if you busy on job, then you do it one. That means if you recite many times on the God's name, then obviously your mind is controlled. You are focused on one thing. obviously if you do that means if you look at your mirror, then obviously your eyes in bounded by this mirror. So this one type of mind concentration. Okay, if you look about your that means upper part of your nose or forehead, okay, then this type also your mind bounded by this for certain times, but in this way your mind power is developed. This one is one type of concentration. Obviously if you think nothing, this was one type of ध्यान or meditation. Okay, so we do it all, we do it our daily life, but main and important thing is that obviously you do it any work, you think about how your mind works. Okay, this one is really hard for all. I'm not practice it now, but I tell about it. I known about it, so I tell about it. But others are I also practice it many times, and I do it. Some concentration, sometimes I practice job, sometimes I practice meditation. But this one, that is observing your mind in all time, I not do it today also. But I practice it, and I also share all with all are obviously do it for improving society. Okay, so today also not talk about more than, because obviously meditation not that means a talking subject, just not this one, but obviously practiced by oneself. No one obviously improve your mind conditions. I also practice it, but for some lack I don't. For some lack, why I'm not achieve this. Why? And when and certain others conditions also not in my favorable, so I'm not do it. That means I will not do it in myself daily or that means in a for on all time. So I practice it. Obviously, all our practice and improve your mind condition. So today I stop here.